All right, we're back with another video, and today we have a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. And on the agenda, we got these wheels that are tough racing. He bought these about 2 years ago. We did the red on there, and then we did the red on the Jeep. He is upgrading. This is a mud tire on there, so there's kind of noisy, so we kind of wanted to go away from the noise. It is the Federal tire. This tire I haven't seen in about 2 years. They're supposed to be coming back this year. We'll see what happens. Obviously, he's got the fifth wheel. And he's doing an upgrade. So on the upgrade, he's doing TIS. And on the TIS, let's see which wheel we're doing. And yes, it is the 544. The cap is out of this box. But we're not doing black and milled on there. We actually powder coated them. And he's the first one to have them all gloss black. They don't make it in that bolt pattern, so they're black and milled like that, and then we powder coated them black. So that murdered out look. So do you guys like that murdered out look, or do you like the black and milled? It's everybody's preferences. The Jeep is silver. I think I'd like the black and milled, but he does like the black all blacked out. We are gonna do contrast on there, and we are gonna do the red calipers, and then we are gonna do a lift kit on here. So on this one, we are doing the shocks and the springs. So right now you can fit a 33 underneath there, and we're gonna be doing a 35, so that tire there is a 35. Make sure I think I got the shocks out. Alright. So let's got brand new rough country shocks. All four all the way around. And then in this box, give me 1 sec here. Here are the springs. So we've got all new springs. It's a 2.5 inch. This is the most common that we do on there, and it's and you can fit a 35 comfortably underneath there. All right. So stay tuned, and we got to get this Jeep going. A little more work than usual on this, but let's start on it and let's get it done. All right, so we're back with the Rubicon, and we got, bam! We got the TIS, the 544. We got them on there. We are still doing the lift. We just wanted to put them on there to make sure the clearance and everything. But some people like it lowered like this. Sometimes it does work. It rubs on the inner fender well. But it's still going to have the 2.5 inch lift on there. So we did run into a problem with the fifth wheel here. I had to take it off from the whole bracket. This is an aftermarket bracket on here. So on some of these, you do need heavier duty when you're going up, usually like 37s or bigger, but this one does have an aftermarket, so more weight, so it doesn't break, because these originally are plastic and this one's metal. So we had to take out these bolts, and what happened, one of these bolts keep spinning in the back. So these two are fine here. This one's spinning, so I gotta either try to hold it somehow and get the bolt off, so then we could put the fifth wheel on there, or I might have to send it to my welder and have him weld it back there. Let me see how it goes. But what do you guys think in the comment section on the Jeep Wrangler? These are by 12, so it does stick out right around 2 inches. And these are 22s. I still gotta put the caps on there. I need to paint the calipers red to match the Rubicon. What do you guys think of this Jeep? Too big, too small on this Jeep? Do a lift, don't do a lift? Let me know in the comment section. And I'll get the lift on there. The customer doesn't want to do it with the lift, so we're gonna put the lift on there and see after that and get some driving footage. All right, stay tuned. All right, so we're back again with the Jeep Wrangler, the Rubicon. This is kind of cool in the vinyl. There's actually even, it says like stickers, axle ratio. Okay, that's custom. And bam! We got the 544s, the all black ones, with the 35 12.5 Terra Hunter XT, the hybrid tire. Got the red calipers, and we got the shocks and the springs in for the lift. Now you see the difference with it sitting up. Before it was a lot more lower. So this is like a 2.5, 3-inch lift kit on here by Rough Country. It's the shocks and the springs. I did have to weld the third thing on there, so we're gonna still put that on there. In the back, I gotta go pick it up. And yeah, this thing's sitting nice. What do you guys think in the comment section? Do you like it where it was before or lifted? Bigger rims, bigger tires. 22s are on the bigger side. Usually we do 20s on these, so 22s I think looks perfect on there. That's some 24s, 26s. All right, so let's see some driving footage. All right, we're back with another video. What kind of hood is that? You guys know? Some people do. It is a Ram. What kind of Ram? A TRX Ram. The big boy, 6.2 supercharged. And so we got the original 18s. Some ugly wheels that they put out from the factory. And for that expensive truck, and there's no locks on these wheels. So you don't see too many of this color because this vehicle has been wrapped. They don't make it all matte black, so he said he did the matte black with nice carbon fiber fender flares. And I think he's got it on the hood here too. Tow mirrors. This ain't no cheap wrap on here. This one, door jams and everything. Good job, man. These door jams are probably hard as heck to do. Got a lot of taken apart. This is the TRX. I think all the interiors are about the same. I don't know if all of them come with red stitching in there, but if you can do it in the comment. But there it is. The numbered TRX. Got the big dash. Speed a lot. Look at that radar detector. Probably that radar detector that if you get a ticket, they'll pay for it. Some of those things are like $1,000. I don't know in the comment section if you guys know about radar detectors. But I guess you need one with this much power in here. And guess what? It was the same color. You could kind of see, I think, the blue. I think they just got to redo some of the tonneau cover on here. But what do you guys think? That's even the lettering. It's carbon fiber, and it's a strip down the middle. Pretty dope, huh? I always love these things. I had a chance to. CJ actually, even the one day he gave me to let it drive it home. And man, this thing's a beast. All the different modes. Got the big sunroof in there too. This thing, when I was pulling it in, it has the heated steering wheel too, so I don't know if that's an extra option. Big roof. All these trucks like that, it should always have the floor fit. I think it's badass. It seems like it's more powerful when it's like on the ground. That's just me. But yeah, so let's get to it. So which wheels do you think we're gonna be putting on there? And I didn't even notice them. Get a little light underneath there. And we got this box that's. So he did go with 20s. I offered him to go with a 37 tire, which I did a couple with 37s, but he don't want to do any cutting and trimming. The truck has, I think, 200 miles on this truck. So, quick story from the customer, he actually took it to Midway Airport and parked it in the parking garage. He had another one, and they stole it from the parking garage. So he came back from his trip, and his truck was gone. And but I think that stuff is an inside job because these trucks are worth some money with that motor and all that stuff. And what do we got? Bam! We got the fuel vapors. We got the matte black with the DDT. And he's going with the rugged ATR tire, so he wanted kind of no noise. So we mounted these up. We're gonna take out the sensors and paint the calipers. We'll leave it at so stay tuned and we'll get it done. All right, so we're back with the Ram. And we got the wheels. Bam! We got the fuel assaults. We got the DDT. So this color is kind of cool. I'm always a fan of this color. It's a DDT. It's like a charcoal color. I think it pops pretty good. We got the red calipers. And then we painted the rotor inside the middle. We got this Meguiar tire shine next to it. Actually, this tire shine works actually pretty good. It's not as greasy as the other one, and it sticks on there pretty good. What do you guys think of the different tire shine? I'm going to be using this more. It's kind of hard to get in with the other one in between like the off-road wheels inside there. This spray actually helps better. So I don't know if you guys use this stuff, McGuire's Hot Shine tire coating. It's actually pretty good. I might start using it more. I do buy it usually in a 5-gallon, the stuff that we use at the car washes. But man, some of that stuff flings all over the place. So got the back on there. So this is a 20 by 10, I think it was. Let's check the boxes here. I think it was 10. I don't think it was 12. Sorry about that. Yeah, 20 by 10. So these are more aggressive, but on this thing, it's got the fender flares. So it's right about even with the fender flares. So the 12s would stick out a little more, probably an inch. You don't want to go that far. You could fit a 37 underneath here, but there's a little bit of trimming with this truck. He just bought it and it's got like 200 miles. So I don't think he don't want to do any trimming. What do you guys think of the 35s or 37? 37 is 2 more inches, fills in the wheel well a little more. But like I said, he don't want to cut or trim anything. All right, on this vehicle, I think we do have to drive it for the tire pressure sensor. So let's hop in there real quick and take it for a ride. So it does have the big screen in there. Oh, first, I forgot my jacks underneath the truck. I didn't want to run over those. So these are underneath the car. So it, usually for trucks, so you don't hit the muffler, these go underneath the lift. For those people who don't. And this is a different lift than the other one. Sorry, I'm moving a little too quick here. I don't want to. These are aftermarket bars here too. So see how the frame, if you didn't put these underneath there and you lifted it, you would crush like the exhaust and some other stuff. All right, let's hear this bad boy rumble. That is cool. I didn't notice that on the light too. And it's got LEDs on the third brake light, so let's get it. 315 miles, TRX. This is a dope screen. Out of all the screens of all the trucks, I think this is the best screen of them all. Yeah, so see, oh, well, it just went out. But on usually Dodges, usually the light always turns on, so you always have to take it for a ride. Checking with the turning radius. You kind of check it inside here. Like I said, I did a couple of these trucks, so I know 35s don't touch at all. Big tow mirrors. Big backup camera. Oh, see, now you can see it. Now we gotta take it for a ride, make sure all the sensors rumble to this thing. I think this thing got different exhaust too. I think you can put it in sport mode or different modes on there. Here. Told them 6:30, so he's probably on his way.
Definitely. All right, when we come.
Can't have the radio on. Oh, see, already one sensor from driving at 2 inches went out. These lights are pretty dope, huh? Not even on the hood there. Yes, if you turn off the radio, the whole screen turns off. Oh no, it goes with the backup camera. Like the heated steering wheel. I don't know if CJ had that option. See how it's still calibrating? This does have the head-up display. So I believe this one's the top of the line. TRX. Oh, I forgot to take some pictures. Move it too quick. And there goes the other one. On here, it's max is 65. Usually I put 50 in there. That's kind of like usually the norm. 50 or 45. There goes the third one. And that's the last one. Build up speed to make sure. No vibration. Yeah, this thing's got some power. Yep, see how all the sensors, everything turned on. Do one more. Alright, it's probably real blurry right now. And go on our touch track here. There's my big incline to make sure everything's perfect. Usually if it doesn't rub here, I usually pick this incline because it's so tall that usually you're not going to go on another incline this big. Full turn. Oh, perfect. Like I said, I did a couple of these, so after you do a couple of them, you know exactly. Rumble. Alright, stay tuned, we'll get some driving footage of the customer. Alright, so we're back and got the driving footage. Kind of complements the whole truck on there. It's kind of hard to see the detail. Nice LED lights. What do you guys think in the comment section? The fuel vapors. I actually have this wheel on display. I think on a nice rumble. Appreciate the support, everyone. He is Keith. He actually owns a gutter company here in Rockdale, and they actually make gutters from scratch. I'll actually check out he's got 40 CNC machines, so appreciate Keith the business, and check out our website, crusadercustoms.com, or stop by our store. Thanks.